Hey folks, this is Jimmy up here in strange Vermont, and this is a quite unique stone I want to show you. There's another one, and there's another one. These three stones represent elephants. You can see this stone here with the line running through it. That would be the tusk, front of the elephant, the back of the elephant. Tail. They always have that cut in the back as for the tail. This stone I found inside a chamber in the ancient serpent wall on the property, along with some other stones. It was quite protected in there. This stone also. This is an elephant also, made out of different material. It's more of a disc. They'll have the bump on the head and the eye. Here's another one made out of greenstone. Real nice piece of greenstone. And this is an axe. This is a grooved axe. You can see the groove in the center of it. Very cool. And my friend Dave over at Stonewall Research channel, Budcat7, we've been talking timelines for these ancient megalithic structures here in Vermont. And this is one way we can sort of figure it out, because if you're finding images of Mammoth, you're going to push the timeline back 15,000 years. See the geometric shaped eye in it? This was found inside the wall also. This is the buffalo. Beautiful piece of quartz. He's a reclining buffalo. See the hoof and the legs bent underneath him. And this one has an inlaid eye, which is artificially made. I found a few of them, not many, but they were in the wall protected. And it looks like it's gold, a little piece of gold. Kind of very strange. This is in the same spot that was in, and this piece of granite here. Very nicely shaped. It looks almost like a serpent head. On the other side, you can see where it's been burnt. It's been used as a smudge pot. That was inside the same chamber. That beautiful piece of granite. Shaped piece of granite. And this one also. It's not a lot of granite here on this property. It's mostly quartz and some greenstone and ledge. The granite that is here was carried here by people or by glaciers at one time, I would guess, by ice. And this is a really nice piece. And they used it for special projects. You can tell it was special to them. This is what you find here is the quartz. And this pestle was in the same chamber. And you can see where it was used. Looks like it was crushing up minerals to make a red pigment. I call this the polar bear because it looks like a polar bear to me. And why not? That's a buffalo, elephant, polar bear, rattlesnake head. This is a cool knife. This is what you find here too. And it's sharp on all sides. You can see where you could have used it for many projects. It's kind of cool. I thought I'd show it. It's like a butterfly knife that you find out west of here. Here's a smaller piece of hematite, which is shaped like an elephant. Very hard stone, which you wouldn't wonder why they'd make elephants out of them. That small ear, the mammoth or the mastodon, maybe. Who knows? So you got the rare piece of hematite, the rare green stone. This stone that doesn't come from here at all, I don't recognize it. It's like a river cobble or something way up here on the mountain. This stone you'll find up here. This stone you won't. The granite. So if you want to push a timeline back to at least 15,000 years, you can, I think. And you can go back from there. You won't find this in books. You won't find any of this in books. So you have to make your own mind up what you're seeing. We're in Vermont here on a ridge, and we have buffalo. And we have inlaid golden eyes. We have pretty large axes shaped like elephants, like mammoth. We have stones, kachina stones, shaped like mammoth, with the tusks and everything, hidden inside chambers, inside walls that we have no dates for. So you make your own mind up. Can we push this back 15,000 years or more? I would. Doesn't mean people weren't visiting this site for forever. And I think they were, but it stopped at some point. People disappeared and left everything where they were using it. Things half made, things just left. It's like everyone just got up and left. It's weird. Genocide, I guess. And look what these people could create. Has anyone ever told you that Native Americans could do these things? Or did do these things? You see the Hopewell cultures and the Adena cultures, and they have some great artifacts, but they're not really talked about. The Connecticut River Valley had a history, and if you go through Connecticut, you'll see some megaliths that will blow your mind. It's a very underrated place. And between Connecticut, here in Vermont, you have places like Mystery Hill, America's Stonehenge. And in fact, America's Stonehenge is exactly as the crow flies 100 miles from this, where I'm standing right here. 100 miles exactly. Kind of strange. It's not 101, it's 100. And there are some structures that are similar to those on Mystery Hill on this property. And the county around here has the most megalithic chambers than anywhere in the world. I call it Giant's Alley up here. Dave's been up here, and we've been looking at the walls for a long time, and we found language in the walls. We found all kinds of things that were never talked about. And if you can just look at this stone and say, why not? They built stone walls and they put glyphs in them. These people were artistic, they were creative, they knew how to manipulate hard stone. They had metallurgy, and they sculpted mammoths, elephants. Let's push the timeline back to at least 15,000 years. That's what I say. This is Jimmy here in Strange, Vermont. Go check out Budcat7 on YouTube. And you all have a nice day.